Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing here in Hachsek's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 46, and we are continuing in the world of Emunah, of our belief in Hashem. And today we will conclude the chapter. He writes, V'shoresh HaKoil, the root and the source of everything is Lahamin b'chol divrei HaTorah or b'chol divrei Seifrim. A person must believe in all the words of the Torah and all the words of the Chachamim of Chazal. And if you don't really understand what is being said, don't blame it on the Torah or Chazal that you don't understand what they're saying. Rather, you should hang it on the fact that you are lacking yidiyasa, you're lacking an understanding, and your hasaga, where your intellect will reach is koitzer, is very short, so to speak. It's lacking what it needs to fully understand the words of the Torah. The Torah is the das elokis. It's the mind of Hashem, which is infinite. So how could a human being understand? And Chazal HaKadoshim, their minds were far beyond what we could ever understand. They were attached to the Rebbeinu Shalom. They lived in a world of Ruach HaKodesh where they had divine inspiration that was going on constantly. So, of course, we're not going to be able to grasp the true profundities of what they said. And so if you read something, you learn something, and it seems to go against what you would believe, the way you would view something, says the Pele Yoetz, don't blame it on the Torah and Chazal, rather it's in our shortness of understanding. Our lack of understanding. Amlam, however, Yamin be'emunah shlema, you must believe with complete faith. Shekol divrayim chayim v'kayamim, all the words of the Torah and all the words of Chazal, they are living and they are existing. V'nemanim la'ad u'la'olei olamim, they are believed, they are faithful forever and ever and ever. Boyurei, come and take a look. How great are the words of the Chachamim of our sages. They taught us that all of the Torah is included and dependent upon the midah of Emunah, of belief. Many people say, I'm the believer, the son of a believer. But their actions do not reflect that belief. And the action they do, which shows it's not done b'emunah, comes and uproots the words that they are saying. On everything that a person does, they will be brought to judgment as they go in darkness. Besides the punishment for the sin itself that a person did, meaning if I'm a real maimin in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I really believe in Hashem, it will protect me from doing averis, because if I believe there's a Rebbeinu Shalom, that means He's watching me, He's aware of everything that I'm doing, and how could I step out of line? How could I do the wrong thing? So if I say that I'm a maimin, I believe in Hashem, but then my actions reflect the opposite, so then besides the fact that I'm going to get punished for doing the aver, the sin itself, I have another punishment because I'm someone that is lacking Emunah. Or the person could really be a maimin, they could be a believer in Hashem, but they still don't go on the proper path. This is tremendous chutzpah and brazenness that a person shows to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You believe in Hashem. You believe Hashem is right here. So why are you speaking Lashon Hara? HaKadosh Baruch Hu isn't listening to everything you say. You believe that Hashem is right here. So why aren't you davening b'kavana? You believe that Hashem is right here. So why are you screaming and yelling at your wife and getting angry? Angry and kas is a terrible thing for a person to do. And therefore, if a person says and shows to an extent that they are maimin, they believe in Hashem, and yet they act in a way that is inappropriate, that's a chutzpah and an azus metzach, that is a brazenness to Hashem. When it comes to these mitzvahs, lahamin b'mitzias Hashem, to believe in the existence of Hashem, ulahamin b'ashkachasa, and to believe that Hashem is mashkiach, that he's watching over and he's running this world. Hey, minyan targ mitzvahs, the Pele Yoetz says, they're actually included in the 613 mitzvahs. It's difficult exactly to understand what he's saying. Emunah is in the mitzvahs, and he must mean that these two halakim, these two sides, these two parts of Emunah are what's included in that mitzvah. Ve'hem mitzvahs tediriyos, these are constant mitzvahs. Sheyachal l'kaimim b'chol eis, you can fulfill them all the time. B'chol rega, al yedei zechir levad, just remembering HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. And there's Mitzius Hashem, there's the reality HaKadosh Baruch Hu exists. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Mashkiach, he's running the world, he's watching over the world, he's guiding all my actions. If you merely think these thoughts, you are Mekayim, the mitzvah of being Maimin in Hashem. It's fitting that a person should even say these words with his mouth, and he shouldn't forget about them in his heart. And once in a while, a servant of the Jewish people, meaning a Jewish servant, which means we are all Avdei Hashem, we are the servants of Hashem. He should say, Malacha Yitzri, my Yetzar, what's with you? Tavi to defend, you're always chasing after me. Yigar Hashem b'cha Satan, Kiani Yehudi ben Yehudi, rather I'm going to roar against the Satan. And I am a Yehudi, I'm a Jew, ben Yehudi, the son of a Jew. Vani maimin be'emunah shalema, and I believe completely. B'mitzias Hashem l'negdi sami, that in the existence, the reality of Hashem is in front of me constantly. Ubashkachasei pratis beprate pratis, and that Hashem's hashkacha pratis is divine, individual providence, is upon me in all the details and nuances of my life. V'chi hu mishalem schar toiv al kol dehu davar toiv, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to pay good reward to all good things. Mimachshav v'dibra ma'isa. If I have good thoughts, Emunah thoughts, and dibra, I speak the right things, u'ma'isa, my actions are reflective of the Emunah that I have, I'm going to get tremendous reward. V'oinesh ra v'mar al kol davar ra, and on everything bad that a person does, there's going to be an oinesh, there will be a punishment on that as well. Even a small, light conversation that was filled with who knows what, nothing to do with Kedusha and Emunah and the like. And a machshava, even a bad thought that a person has that goes against HaKadosh Baruch Hu, there will be punishments for that as well. It's fitting for me to do this and that. And I should live my life in such a proper way. And I should remove my hands. And those things that are wrong, I have to remove myself from. Not to get caught in the trap of doing sins. Until I am pure and I am yasha, I'm straight in my thoughts, my speech, and my actions. You will not find anything crooked in my deeds, so that my emunah, my faith in Hashem, will not be something that is koizev, that is deceitful. This is the way I'm going to live my life, and I will not change. I'm going to be an honest, ehrlich, yasha person. I'm going to do things in the way that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants me to do them, and it's all going to be, Emunah is going to be the driving force behind my thoughts, my speech, and my actions. And with these things, a person who's alive should put into his heart, he should strengthen his mind, and he should put his thoughts to it clearly and go deeper and deeper into it, so that he should understand how to go in the pathways of Emunah. A yod of Emunah, his hand should be Emunah. Yadai mechichais kashaisa be'amana, and the way that he acts is going to prove that he's a person that's living with Emunah. You want to know if someone has Emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu? See the way that they act. Are they acting? They're careful about sin. They're trying their hardest to perfect their midas. They're doing mitzvahs, running here and running there to do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants them to do. They're helping others to perform mitzvahs. Then you'll know if that's a person of real amanah, real emunah in his life, and he's living according to what Hashem wants. As toiv amanah, lizkais l'chai olam haba. Then with this amunah intact, a person will merit the world to come. L'menucha nachayna, for the ultimate peace. V'ikra akol, the main thing is nachas ruach livnei sheichem ma'ina. The greatest thing that we can do is to give nachas ruach, real spiritual pleasure and delight to the Rebbeinu Shalom. And that's only going to come, says the Pele Yoetz, if you are someone that is succeeding in the world of Emunah. Have a wonderful day.